My name is BG183. I represent a company called Tats Cru. We're about 30 years in the business, doing graffiti and everything else. There was something about graffiti that was different. It was the art of letters. Like letters. That's art. Drawing like the letter A, the letter B, making it with different color with 3D and shadow. That was like amazed to me. And then, doing it like illegally too. It made, it was like, wow, I could do it now, I could get chased. And it was like almost like a game. It was excited, it was different. And, you had your fame in a different way. Now you have your subway fame. Like you would paint a train in the Bronx and it would travel all the way from Manhattan to Brooklyn. So people in Brooklyn knew who you was. It was more about my name, BG183. That was the key, it was the message of me being out there, like how a mayor would run for, like he won't run for mayor, so he would post his name everywhere, vote for me. One day they asked us to come over, again like everybody else, to come to see a wall space to paint mural. And they were still trying to establish the point here, trying to bring the culture of bringing like drama, poetry, ballet, camera, anything that was happening in Manhattan. They wanted to bring it up here in the Bronx, but in Hunts Point. So it sounded kind of like funny to me, like, I don't think it's gonna happen. We're gonna make this happen. And we looked at him and said, okay, I hope you make it happen. And then after 2 years later, they just made this place called The Point. It brings something that I didn't get when I was growing up. I grew up in the Bronx, and we didn't have nothing like this. We painted illegally. So now what we try to do is, educate that extra level that you don't have to paint illegally anymore. You could, ask for permission. There's way about learning the lifestyle of a graffiti artist, learning the culture, learning the history. And it's a good thing because, people used to say to us, why you don't become like a teacher behind this, to educate graffiti. And I used to say, me, I can't really do that. I'm not a teacher. But again, if you're doing something that you love for so many years, you could educate.